Hello, darling. Today we're going to be doing our New Year's Day, night, evening makeup. And this is going to be a bold makeup. I have bold eyes, bold lip, lots of blush. Let's get to applying this makeup. Um, Starting with moisturizer and uh, First Aid Beauty. And then I'm going to go with the eyebrows. Patrick Ta. This leaves a film, like a string. I like how this product has a brush on one side and then a flat side so that you can push them down or keep them in place. The concealer, and I'm gonna do Tower 28, and this is in the number 8. It's gonna cover the dark circles. My usual Huda Beauty brush. Benefit in the number 2. This is a powder, and I use this to fill in my eyebrows. Now with foundation, this is the Tom Ford in the shade 7.5, and this is the popular Traceless foundation stick. And this is more of my summer shade, I believe. A little more on the cheek area. Just tapping it in as opposed to blending it, because I want to keep it in that area. When I'm getting ready, I love putting my perfume on. Smell like my favorite scents while I'm getting ready, and it's just a more pleasant process. Next, I'm going in with the bronzer, and this is 392 of Chanel cream bronzer. And I have several videos of this product comparing it to other cream bronzers. So this is the medium of the 2 that Chanel has. Just tapping it in. And now with Chanel 395, which is the darkest, just to sculpt the cheeks. So this is going to be very little. Hourglass. This is the #1 palette that they have. And I'm going to set the bottom part of my face, or everything except for, or everything under the eyes. Actually, I'll go over here a little bit as well. I just don't want to set the eye area because I'm gonna do another concealer there. Okay, for the eyes, I'm gonna go with Pat McGrath, and I'll put the name of this palette on the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna use a eyeshadow primer, and this is the P. Louise. It's the one I always use. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm gonna go in with this brown. I'm gonna use this color, that shimmer, and this. That's what I have in mind right now. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with that dark brown. And I'm just concentrating it in the outer corner of my eye. Then bringing it up. I'm going to bring some of that to the bottom. I just put the shade just on the top so that I can do this, as opposed to here where I put it on the flat area and dabbed it. So bringing it in, going back, I'm going to use this light one to blend the dark. And I'm going right at the edge of the dark one and moving it up. Wiping some of that out, and then I'm going to blend them together. This is a Morphe vegan line. Any dense brush would do to blend this, and you want it kind of dense so that because you're blending in a very specific area, kind of like on a line. I love this brush because it really moves the shadow. Going back into the brown and just deepen. A fluffy brush such as this is usually used to blend, but in this case, this would not be good. You want something more precise, more dense, and that works in that specific area that you need it, because opposed to this is like an all over and it spreads it out more. And with this, we don't want it to be spread out. We want the color to stay here. Now, because I already put the lighter color here, I'm staying with this brush because I'm not gonna be putting the lighter color anymore. Otherwise, I would have gone back to the first brush that I used to apply this dark shade. But right now, I'm just making it even. There we go. With that same brush that I applied the this product, I'm gonna go into this pink shimmer. Now I'm using this brush because it grabs, the texture of the brush allows to grab glitters. So I'm gonna put this right here. Bringing it up, I'm not going all the way out. And the same on the other. And I'm going over here and like around. I'm not bringing it all the way. I'm gonna go into this white one over here. And that will lift the eye. With this brush, I'm going to go into the red and put it in the bottom. I put some mascara on, and I'm gonna go back into this one, and I'm gonna bring it up over here so that there's different glitters or shimmers. We have the pink one here, and then we have the white, greenish, yellow. It's a multi-shift, and that's why we're bringing it over here to meet with the pink and the brown burgundy on the side. That's perfect. See how that made a difference? There we go. Now going in with the second layer of concealer, and this is number 10 by House Labs. And this is going to be very little amount. And this is going to be very precise, just to place it in there. Now I'm going to set it with the best powder, Givenchy number 2. It smells so nice. Going in with blush. I want like a pink blush, bright pink. see if we can get it from here. This is the jelly. Oh yeah, very nice. And this is the Hourglass blush brush. This is a small dense brush. I love it for blush because it grabs enough, like it grabs a good amount, and when because it's dense, it applies it concisely where you want it. I want a lot of blush. There we go. And I'm gonna go in with a light one. And with the other side of this, I'm gonna go into the bronzer. Do it here and blend it into the blush. Now with the Patrick Ta's dual ended. Going in with a little bit of concealer at the center. Okay, and then very precisely, see, that's dirty. This one, yep, this would be good. So it's a thin brush, and I'm going to go in with this powder and hit it right here. Then with the highlighter, I'm going to, okay, that's not a cream one. Let's see this one. Yep, okay. So with the highlighter from here, I'm gonna let that be there for a second. Blend it in. And now for the lips, we're gonna go with red. So this is gonna be a very, and it's in the color Kitten Heels. And okay, so and the Fashion Legacy in the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Liner from MAC. So because red is not an easy color to, not an easy lipstick to do, you really have to do a lip liner so that you can really map out the lips. Now for Fashion Legacy from MAC. It has a really nice tip so that you can actually do your outline as well, but it's just not safe enough with the red. But you can get close to your to your lip liner with that tip. Okay, that is the lip done. And this is the makeup with Charlotte Tilbury. Ooh, okay, that's a lot, but we don't want none of this makeup to come off. So that is the makeup. The hair, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but let's get to trying on some outfits. So here's the first outfit. So it's got like this bow over here. It's really cute, but it's a lot bigger on me this year. And so I got this one from, everything I'm wearing is from Zara. So I got this one last year around this time, or 2 years ago, I can't remember now. And these boots as well, they're leather. And if this would be like tighter, that would be so much better. So in this top is very dressy, but let me see. So this top is very dressy, but I like mixing dressy with the very more flashy things, like more sexy and short and tight and stuff. And I like my tops to be tight as well. But I don't know if this shirt goes with it. But this is how I dress. Very like dressy, classy, but I like fitted stuff. But like this skirt is like way too big this year, so I don't like. I like how this looks. Like if it was like this tight, that would look nice. Okay, next. Here is another skirt. I just changed the skirt, but this is also quite big. If it was tighter like this, that would look cute. It would be like a high-waisted skirt. So watch out for Zara sales around this time. You can get some pretty stuff like this as well. I think this is pretty cute.